Okay, so I did this run earlier this week. I've been doing a lot of offline stuff because, well, runs need to be tested. So I did this on Discord. I had FX and Sangwa with me through the run, so it's pretty nice to have some company doing it. And it went way better than expected, so let's just see how it turns out. I guess the first thing to say is that the interior stuff was pretty good. 1726 interior is a good interior by my standards, at least. And that kind of sets things up to go pretty well. It's always nice when you get a good start. I didn't get the extra experience point in Salt Sanctum, so I don't have the ability to get level 3 off Bandits, but that's fine. We got double death size procs. That's what happened. It was straight unplayable. No, we cannot list it. Yeah, sorry, I'm not like super talkative right now. I'm still like eating shit, but that's fine. There's not like much as interesting has happened anyway. We got the Encounter of the Veil, it's like 30% to skip it, but whatever. Yeah, 30% to skip, so you generally get it. So when you get it, it sucks, but there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, we all know this run really only picks up after you pick up Ivan. You know, Blues has got some new tech here. Well, some tech that I can't or haven't learned how to do yet. Like, Blue's got this really neat method to catch the bandits where, He runs up between the left and the center bed, and then can kind of cut the purple guy off. It's pretty sweet movement. But yeah, I just do the normal stuff. You run up, catch them. It's not easy at all, yeah. You have to be very precise to get it. Then again, I haven't really learned it either, but this is consistent enough, so whatever. Alright, bandits. Okay. What is there to say about bandits? We've been getting a lot of debated fights lately. Debated fights is when the purple guy, the purple guys die off pretty quickly, and then the orange guy's all by himself, and then he like double heals himself, so... Yeah, it's pretty awkward when it happens. Smoke Bomb turn 1 means that the herb's alive on the orange guy, so he can start healing if he likes. 1 herb already, but that's 2 herbs, that's ass. That's not very good, that's not what you want to see on a turn 1. Sometimes it's okay if they don't kill the orange guy. Orange guy's the only guy you care about. If they heal the purple guys, it's not a big deal. Orange guy can still double use his herb, heals the purple guy. It's not really that big of a problem, we don't really care about that. We really don't want to see him healing himself, so hopefully he doesn't do that. And he dies anyway, oh yeah, because he can get healed. Realistic's the wrong word. Allowed is the more accurate terminology. We can do death storage, it's just the pain. The community's voting on whether it should be legal. Oh yeah, and spritz, yeah. But death storage is probably not going to be legal. And poison clip is probably going to be legal. Poison clip can also be used to get into Lumber Fortress without cloak. Not very helpful in this category, because you, well, never go there. But also, even if you did go there, you still need cloak to get through it. Or any category that would go there still needs cloak, so they can do crossbow isle at a minimum, so... Yeah, TLA is dead. It will be banned in No S&Q for sure. Any percent, it will be allowed, because it's any percent. And that's going to be a very different run. We're talking like Poseidon skip, we're talking Reunion skip, all that kind of fun stuff. that's not true anyway. I mean, let's be careful about our terminology. We don't have Ace. You still have to beat the Doom Dragon, so it's a very different run. But I wouldn't call it deader than dead. It's certainly not what I'd use to describe it. I mean, I wouldn't say that either. But yeah, it can still be broken further. I doubt I'll do TLA routing on stream. It's not a very fun process, and it takes a really long time. And you know, I like to use my streams on the weekend for runs and things of that nature because it's more exciting content. But yeah. It doesn't require RNG a minute, Ampersand. It doesn't require RNG a minute. Yeah, we'll get to those runs at some point. They can be fun, but are they more fun than a run? Probably not. I don't know, ask a question if you need to, Ampersand. Like, I'm happy to explain what death storage is and stuff. Hopefully the Reddit thread makes it make sense, though. So ideally, after Vault, you're looking at one encounter. These mushrooms are being assholes. Two encounters to the cave is not good RNG. That's what you call bad RNG. With like very, very slow actions, which is it's a shame. Like, this is a pretty okay Bandits time, and then they just get destroyed in the overworld. It's a shame. Because it won't be very fun on Ampersand. That's the thing. Not using death storage in this run. Basically, if you allow death storage, then after Bandits, your next boss is Manticore, and then after Manticore, your next boss is Satoris and Minardi. Hello, Rosh. How's it going? It is a bit of hoopla, but yeah. And that's why it might be banned. And part of it will involve triggering poison in Mercury Lighthouse, which is also a fairly unfun experience, right? Grind, get through an intro, run to Mercury Lighthouse, get poisoned, run back, kind of shit. Yeah, it's just a lot of dumb things changed together. Like, you need to get a couple of poisons on a few people, they need to not die and stuff. It's just kind of... yeah. It's certainly not impossible with No Minute, it's just not very fun in No Minute, and fun is a very important quality of a run. Which is why it's mostly being considered a minute, because it's like, well, this is no different to anything else that we do, we can just make it happen. So it's... yeah, it's probably okay there. No encounter in the first room of Goma is really unlikely. Into a really good encounter, like, for all the bad things that happen in the overworld, this is like a huge strike into the other direction, in the favorable direction. Oh, Ampersand, it's not just no save and quit now either. It's no save and quit, no slots. The name is ultimately meaningless, It's just a label we use to slap onto things. The rule set is what is important. So we'll call it whatever it needs to be to make it interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's not the point, FX. The point is, No Save and Quit wasn't saying no manip, but it covered slots in the rule set. Like, names don't have to be 100% accurate for them to be descriptive. It'll just be the same name, will pop up in the rules. Hey, Death Storage is banned. Sorry guys, can't do it. That'll be that. Simple as that. Well, the point of it was that. That doesn't mean that it still is that. It's certainly a large part of the run. But the main point of it is it's a category that people find fun and accessible. This is good RNG here. Means you can get it to... You don't have to heal, because if Ivan gets damage you have to heal, so... It's a nice, easy fight with Forge. But yeah, it's... The name doesn't need to be 100% descriptive for it to be the category name. That's basically it. This is actually a pretty good time. We got to Forge relatively quickly. Forge was fine. So overall, the split is going quite well. You're right, and No Save and Quit is certainly the most reflective of the rules that we have. I mean, if we call it No Save and Quit, No Death Storage, I mean, nothing really functionally changes. So yeah, pretty decent. Nice 58 Goma. It's been a while since I've had those. I've had a lot of 59 Gomas. I've had Forge Beer a right butt lately, so it's kind of nice that it cooperated for a change. I mean, yes, but then the average person doesn't even know about Death Storage. So, who are you really helping with that descriptor? Correct, plus C. The point is, the only reason people know about slots is because I talk about it all the time, specifically in relation to the rule set. If we didn't ever speak about slots, then no one would ever be aware that slots is banned and No Save and Quit, and that's completely fine. No, they're banned because they allow RNG manipulation. Missed the first skip, which is unfortunate. Into a triple fail. Very unfortunate. Still better than what I had earlier today, but that's okay. It's the second skip, super unfun, whatever. And yeah, plus C, it defeats the point of the category, which is why it's banned. And look, I totally understand that people who are in the know will be like, why was it still called No Save and Quit if the rules are no longer just No Save and Quit? But I guarantee you, once people forget about this thing, no one will care. I mean, it is true though, Ampersand. I mean, even in marathons, we save and quit at a marathon for consistency reasons. So we're not even true to the category at a marathon. So I mean, it's not even relevant there either. Sorry, Chan. It looks like Kraken's killed his last run. You got a point there, you got a point. With the Ampersand. No, Ampersand's been around for years, so he knows what's up. If I'm not mistaken, he wanted all artifacts included in 100% either. Yeah, so I know you're relatively particular about your categories, but you know, common sense at some point has to prevail. Alright, pick up the apple. Basically, you get the apple here so that if Ivan hits level 6 in Mercury, you can flee. You give the apple to Isaac, and when Isaac has the apple, you get the damage range on Sleep consistently. And it just works out slightly faster to do it this way than anything else. Two encounters before the first glider is unfortunate, but yeah. This is probably like a 4 encounter basement, I think. You get lucky with a 3, or you can get unlucky with 5. Yeah, this is almost guaranteed 4. Yep, there it is. It's 4. Classic basement. Yeah, en passant is a really strange rule, but yeah, it's a thing. My favorite chess memory is I was in a horribly lost position in competition, and then I 3-fold repetition to some dude, and he's like, but I didn't make the same move 3 times. And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't matter. We have the same position for the 3rd time in the match. It's a draw. And he was like, ref, arbiter, what the hell? And I'm like, same position 3 times. And arbiter's like, it's the same position for the 3rd time. The guy's like, yep. But I did this move sequence. And he's like, yeah, Dan, it's a draw. And I'm like, yes, salvage my half point. Let's go. Ah, high school kids. Also, that is insanely good rate. That is a low 106 Billiman Cave exterior. That is a very good time. I didn't have particularly good RNG until right at the end too, so it's pretty nice. This is a not great thing to open with. All 3 of those things are going to get an action before we can kill them. But at least we'll get Ivan to level 5. Well, excuse me. Do this at Tauros Classic. This is a terrible encounter. I will never take gnomes in ML Overworld anymore. Like, even a single gnome, I will not fight that on principle. It's just, they will always get an action in, so just, who cares? Taking the single bear, mostly because I've got a high chance of people dying, just might as well take it. But this is still a really good time. Like, we're going to be entering ML at like 1:30. This is like very fast. Close to gold. I mean, I'm open to suggestions on Facade. The issue is going to be, how many edge cases are you going to throw in the title? Well, I don't even think NMG is even appropriate because we skip all of Alton, or can skip all of Alton. Exactly, FX. But anyway, look, I am open to better suggestions on what the name should be. What it won't be is no save and quit, no slots, no death storage, because that is not a category name, that is the rule set. Bug Limit. What a terrible name. The most compelling reason to keep with no save and quit is category consistency. At least then people know that this is the no save and quit run that they've always known. Flex a percent here. A dictator percent. No save and quit restricted. Whoa. It's an interesting wave. That's probably the most viable alternative, I think. Or at that point, she'd just say any percent restricted. Huh. Well, we wouldn't have unrestricted because no one will run it, but yeah, sure. And before you say you don't know that, well, I'll throw it up as a misc category. We'll see how many people submit to it. Like, I understand people want to be purists, but there has to be an element of practicality to it for it to be successful. Sure, Raffi did a run of it. I mean, he did a version of that run, but he didn't even do that to its fullest extent with the poison and mercury and stuff. Yeah, well, I'm saying it needs some level of activity and interest before it can be a main category. Sure, I would agree with that, Evans. Double Cuddle is an amazing encounter. It's the only encounter in this dungeon that you can clear with double synergy, so that's super nice. Yeah, I think people will run... I don't understand the question quite, en passant. Also, encounter skip to sleep, that's pretty high. Cool. And it's just sleep being sleep, you know how it is. No, FX, he's got a point. They're very similar in terms of what you're actually accomplishing, except if the 80% skips even more. Well, that's a fun time loss. So, almost every time I check what my PP is, and almost every time it's less than 6, but I skipped an encounter, and I probably regenerated an extra PP, so I just threw 20 seconds on the ground. Uh, 100% it will not get run en passant. Every runner I've spoken to about the death storage glitch has wanted it not in No Save and Quit. I'll close them once the fight starts, Echo. It's like literally nobody wants it in the category. As far as I can, as far as people have communicated to me, at least. Most people who will do manip generally don't have an issue with it. I think all Jin goes to a very strange place, but we're probably just going to preserve that rule set as a legacy thing and get 100% on the board or something. You know, all Jin's a pretty important part of our history. Alright, last chance to get submissions in. About 10 seconds. And Satoros is going to use attack. Yo, get dunked on. Thanks for the 7 months, dude. Appreciate it. We didn't want something like debug mode, like ruffle stomping the game or whatever. Or like getting it through memory, like getting Jin through memory corruption and stuff like that. Yeah, so from this point, the Saurus fight's pretty free. There's not really any risks with this pattern. It's a pretty nice pattern, all things considered. Yeah, you've got to do Navampa. Yeah. Basically, because it's you're hitting the second fireball, not the first fireball in the pattern, so there's fireball eruption, and you have granite up for eruption, and it's completely fine. Probably FX, probably. Alright, guys, this turn. Could have been a 118.10. If not for that silly retreat, but oh well, this run is already very, very, very sick. 1830 Satoros is a very, very, very good time. If someone says to you, you're gonna get a 1830 Satoros today, you go, today's gonna be a good day. Thank you very much. And hilariously, we're already a minute 40 ahead of my 331. No, the point of the 117 attempts is to do it with the current route, not to, like, try and beat Satoros as fast as possible. It's just like a silly meme. Like, we could easily do like 110 Satoros, we just skip granite. Like, it'll be overall slower by Tret, but it'll be a faster Satoros time. It really helps. It helps a ton. It really speeds up the Satoros fight, and it speeds up everything to Satoros as well. It's like, and it's a lot of it is fake time loss as well, because you, regardless of what happens, you have to sit through that Tret cutscene anyway, and regardless of what happens, you still have to go get granite. So it's, yeah, it's not even that much time loss. The only time loss is the time loss you get from the encounters, because you can use avoid there if you went and did it now, for instance. That's literally the trade-off, and so it's the encounters plus the added movement, and like almost always you're saving more time than you're losing on that investment. Yeah, it's the walk there and back plus the encounters, and it's really not that bad. Yes, also correct. If you do the Tret cutscene without Mia, you save, like, a couple seconds. It's like 17, 20 seconds or something. She actually slows it down quite a lot. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I measured it. Well, that said, Minip does indeed go skip granite, but yeah, whatever. Alright, suck it. Instant fall today, so nice little time lost there. For some reason, I always forget to heal on that menu. Like, it's just... there's a lot of awkward inputs there that you gotta do, and you gotta do the gin swap, then the synergy, then the items, and you wanna go gin items because they're next to each other rather than psi items because you have to get one over. Whatever. So this split's all about running back and running from things. Good fleas so far, so that's pretty good. You can get really destroyed here if you fail fleas a bunch. You don't get destroyed, but you just waste a ton of time. Especially if you fail on quads, it's really painful. Little dip here avoids encounters, which is not a glitch, as we established in the last run. Bit of a shame on that last encounter, but overall pretty strong. Only 4 encounters, you take that. Rush. Yeah, you're right there anyway. Pretty good time to get that encounter, which is... I'm gonna get that encounter as late as possible. You can't get 2 encounters here. Usually you get 3 though. Or before trip, that is. Yeah, this will use the poison tech to skip Kraken, it won't use death storage. Nice CBS. Could have been worse. So funnily enough, there are these spiders in here, and hey, convenient. They can't poison you. The only thing you can get poisoned by before Tret is the Cuttles and Mercury Lighthouse. And then the next thing that can poison you is stuff in Alton, believe it or not. It's pretty annoying. Oh yeah, I've had quad fails. I had a quad fail once. It's... yeah, it's a thing, alright. Yeah, Blues had the quad fail. So this is Sabu's strat for Breeze. I swear to God, hitting it with Fever makes it run more often. Okay, it didn't run, so it was good, but... I feel like I get a greater proportion of fleas from Breeze ever since I switched to Sabu's strat, which uses Fever. I don't know. It saves like 5 seconds, it was actually really worth it. Shoutouts to Bruiser for not using it out of principle. I guess Rush. I always suck at this game. I really should just relearn the menus, but I'm just kind of YOLOing it consistently. So Avoid only works if you have two Mercury Gen on Icicle Garrett. And I don't want them to I don't want them to have 2 Mercury after this fight. So, using Avoid before the fight keeps Avoid for after the fight, and so then we don't get any encounters on the way to Column Bridge. Another really, really strong split. A very low 130 Tret, no Sleep Star. Like, the split could have gone better, but not by much. Like, it could have been a 129, but you take it. This is like 10 seconds slower than my best ever Tret time. So, you know, we take those. Now, what is traditional when you get really good Trets is that Zephyr and Quartz will run away from you, so hopefully they don't do that here. Well, we'll see. So in my 3-3-1, actually, Quartz and Zephyr fled. So, in theory, there's a lot of time save to be had here. This is also one of the first runs that I'm doing with the new split setup. Me and Blue decided to agree on where we should split from now on. So I had to add a Zephyr and a Quartz split, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. Kraken rights, you say? Yeah, unfortunately it's kind of glitchless or nothing for Kraken, I think. It's a bit of a shame. Poor Kraken. So here's where there are voids in effect. So because a void is up, we don't get any encounters. Yay! You can get up to usually you get like 1 or 2 encounters on the way to the bridge. If you get 1 encounter, a void is slower if you flee first try. And pretty much every other eventuality, a void is faster. So yeah, you just play the odds. Use a void. Two encounters before Fushin is unlucky, but first try flee on both is good enough. Like, if you fail, then those fights can go really slowly if they start using slow actions, so yeah. Oh, so there's a corridor in here. This corridor will kill you if you do not respect it. After this room, that you can get encounters, and the encounters can be mean. You can get like bone fighters and stuff. Bone fighters are like very scary. So hopefully we don't get anything. And no encounters, that's all good. So Zephyr loves to flee, hopefully he doesn't flee. Nice, just an attack. So if you see Blueser do runs, I do this menu slightly differently. I do extra swaps on Tret, so that when I do this menu I only have to do 1 gen swap to make it all work. And I can do my setup after 1 recovery. Blueser takes 2 recoveries, and sometimes you can get punished for that, so I just play it safe. Well, we would raid him after stream, but it appears he's not streaming today, so that's fine. He did a lot of Deltarune last night. Hey, we got a sleep bomb. It's completely useless. another sleep bomb. It's also completely useless. Sleep bombs used to be useful against Kraken, but obviously Kraken's not on this route, so we don't care about it. Alright, so I use Sabu's setup again for this Jin fight. It saves like another 5 seconds or something. It avoids using the very slow narrating killing summons and only uses properly. Ivan cannot die here, by the way. Mathematically, he cannot die, so the only thing that can happen there is that Quartz runs away. And he didn't. So now we got a 137 Quartz, which is kind of absolutely disgusting. Yeah, because it's not too far away. Not next segment, but the segment after that, and then we do the prep for it at least. Nice, caught by surprise. It's a lot of bone fighters. It's good experience, but it's annoying because they're slow. Should be last encounter, hopefully. Just a casual 40XX start on Killer Ape, that's not too bad. That's good. If Bind procs on Garrett, then the strat falls apart, so it's very lucky. Okay, as long as Ransik doesn't hit Ivan, it's fine. Ivan will die, everybody else will live, from full HP at least. Yeah, unfortunately Garrett is important in this fight. If he doesn't get the stuff off he needs to get off, like everyone's important in this fight. Anybody loses their turn, it's kind of makes the fight unfun. And that is a community best Killer Ape time. Now unfortunately the comparisons to community best are going to end after this because, well, the routes change completely. But yeah, Blueser has a 141.56, I think. So yeah, that's a very, very, very good killer ape time. So this run is like very, very fast right now. Very fast. And we get the clip. So not only that, we got the clip. Let's go. Summer Best is vaguely accurate too. Vaguely accurate at least. Yeah, you can flee these encounters, but I choose to proc me them. I do not trust the bats. The bats can swift strike, whatever, and it can proc and it can kill people. So I don't like that headache. So we don't worry about it. Yes, Summer Best includes Manticore Skip. Kraken Skip, not Manticore Skip. Yeah. And it should be mostly accurate. Yeah, we can't skip Manticore just yet. If Manticore was skippable, then it would be, well, definitely Zephyllus would become the strat, or as awful as that would be. So if you've never seen the poison stuff before, the route's about to change quite dramatically from what you're used to. So we do clear this statue, we'll clear the next statue, and then we will not use the retreat glitch to finish the dungeon. What's up, Koo? How you doing? Yeah, it just turns out that, ah shit, I need PP. That's a new one. Shouldn't have healed. Anyway, yeah, it turns out Retreat Glitch and Alton is less powerful than being able to skip the Kraken, so yeah. So long, Alton Retreat Glitch. You were fun while you lasted. I'm of the opinion about 11 or 12 minutes. Only a few people have done runs with it though. It's basically me and Blueser and some other people have experimented with it, like Conical Flak. Yeah, it's about a week old. The best time with a Kraken skipper run is the 3:31 that you see on screen. It's not very good. It actually makes for a bit of a headache for the community, because you got to figure out, is this when big skips are found, you have to work out what is the implications for the categories that it exists for, and whether or not it's good for the category or not. Alright, you can clear this with Procny, but we're gonna flee from these things. Hopefully we get poisoned. We didn't get poisoned, but yeah, thanks for the luck. Appreciate it. Yo, what's up, Juanito? How you doing? Alright, gonna hopefully get poisoned here. Hey, we got poisoned. Nice. Yes, this is a very strong beginning. So poison is important. We're going to keep that on Isaac for, well, the rest of Alton, basically. Doesn't always happen like that, but yeah. So yeah, now I can safely kill all these little mobs. 2 reasons. 1, make sure Isaac doesn't die, and 2, it's on faster average to clear things with Procny, and Procny alone, than to flee from them. So yeah, we're going to clip through Gondwan Cave. So if we're going to go through Gondwan Cave, we need to get lifts. So that's why we're doing all of Alton here. We need to actually get to lift. That is a douse, that is not a ply. I'm just a little bit worried about Isaac's PP, so we're going to manage that accordingly. Zerosh. So each tick of poison deals about 5%, 4.5% HP damage. So I'm taking about 10 procs before I heal or anything like that. Alright, now time to get spirits. There is a small retreat warp that saves crossing a room, which usually skips an encounter, so Yeah, it's really important that you get poisoned before you fight spirits, so that you can do, you can abuse poison to basically interact with spirits early. There we go, retreat glitch. Retreat glitch. And do the setup. Mess up the setup. Get an extra encounter. I was attacks first too, that's really annoying. Alright, do the setup again. Hey, we did it, nice. Yeah, it's a pretty neat little trick, that one. We're a casual 5 minutes ahead of my previous run. No big deal. I did say my 331 was terrible. That's just on your end, I updated the title. Correct, Ku, exactly. Why does this frost puddle never connect? I'll never know. See previous comment. Yo, Aeon Blue, what's up? Yep, sure is Aeon. Yeah, I got the 331 on... I guess it was late Monday morning. It is kind of funny just seeing Isaac bounce along continuously. Bounce. Bounce. This has actually got low PP regen, so bounce. There we go. So we don't have to fight the Hydra statue, we can skip it, which is really fun. 2 ways to skip it. You can either use retreat glitch or do a down up instant climb. I suck at instant climbing, I really do. I will try it, but I generally suck at it. And if I suck too much at it, I'll just switch to retreat glitch. Not always, Aeon. But sometimes they're related, but not always, yeah. You can see that every time I get a gen recovery, that is 1 PP regen as well. That's how it works. Yo, first try. Let's go. That usually takes me ages to get. You can just run around the edge of the wall here and there, chest, lift. Good. Easy game. It annoys me that Blizzard doesn't do the reset there. I think he should do the reset there. I think most of the time it's going to give you an encounter skip. But, you know, his prerogative if he wants to take the reset or not. You know, as long as they're not attacking Isaac at this point, it's completely fine. Okay, this is fine. Okay, this is not fine. This is fine again. You actually, like, you do not care if anybody else dies. There's a revive point right outside this door. But if Isaac dies, I have to grind for poison. Why, thank you, Cause. $157 Llama Temple. Sub 2. Technically the first sub 2, but it's kind of technically on a technicality because, like, Blue keeps screwing up these splits. He may have... Oh, no, he hasn't got a sub 2 yet. But he's gotten close. Hey, I should talk about the Water of Life. This Water of Life that we're about to get is like the only Water of Life we'll have until like after Colosso. It's kind of important to get. There's enough bad things that can happen that you want at least one revive. But yeah, I mean, Lamakan's not going to be any different if you've seen Lamakan in other runs. This is my preferred way of doing Lamakan. You can come in here with Boreas. I've seen Blue do things with Boreas, but you know, I'm going to play aggressive, but sensible, so I'm going to try and not have Isaac die, basically. Case in point, running away from this is probably a bit too spooky. Hello, White Shadow. Good luck. Thanks for luck, Aeon. Now to do slip and slide, which is very easy to set up. It was easy before with just heat procs, but now you also have poison, so it's like particularly easy just to drain PP if you need it. Yeah, this is a scary encounter. Yeah, just Thor the damn thing. Thor loses time, especially since I already committed a drench, but like... Thor will one-shot this encounter, and the Salamander can actually do very scary things to kill Isaac, so we'll just, you know, play it on a little bit on the safe side. Alright, Manticore is just up here in the top left if you've never seen it before. This is a bit of a new menu, so it's a bit slow, but we're all set up for Manticore. Shit. Don't hit Isaac, please. Anybody but Isaac. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we live in. Alright, okay, so... Water of Lifeless, let's go. This is fine. The only other place you can get poisoned is off the Manticore, and you don't want to waste time trying to get poisoned. Yeah, there's surprisingly few opportunities to get poisoned in this game. It's like Cuddles and Mercury Lighthouse, then like Things and Alton, and then like Manticore, and that's like it. Yeah. Delude Poison Tail, I think, right? Yeah, PT. Okay, I guess that works. Yeah, imagine trying to stall out Manticore. But now I've got 2 poisons. Woo. 2 poisons does nothing, so we'll just get rid of the one on Ivan. It's deadly poison's not fun. Dang, what's sub 205? Oh well, still 4.5 minutes ahead. We only have to keep poison up for a little bit longer because Kraken Skip is coming up. First of all, we gotta get Vine. First try Vine. Very fast Vine actually, that's really cool. Nice. I've had Vine waste up to a minute of time before showing up, so getting it within 30 seconds is really cool. Yeah, gotta give Alvin shit to Ivan here so we can outspeed things. We cannot run away from things in the overworld. We usually do, but there's a pretty high probability of death, but we're not even going to enter Calais. So if we get like Mad Vermin or something, we are blowing it up and getting out of there. Unless it attacks first, in which case we will just get out of there. Alright, Kraken Skip, a very particular set of movements, so let's try and get this. Ah, I fucked it. Alright, try again. And there we go. And that is the Kraken skip. Yeah, full credit to Solidified Gaming for finding that. It's really huge. This encounter can suck. I don't think these guys outspeed. No, they don't outspeed. The apes in here outspeed, and they can Warcry, and they can hit Ivan, and it's just awful. So getting Ember first loses 6 seconds to getting Ember second, but I prefer, currently I'm preferring getting Ember first. I think it's good because it keeps open to Death Warp. It's not Frost. Keeps open the Death Warp possibility, and yeah, because if you don't get Ember now, you can't Death Warp, which is kind of a shame. And it's also just convenient to have Meteor and know the menus and stuff, so I just kinda prefer having Ember for now, but maybe one day I'll reroute so that I don't need Ember until after. Well, that's a cool call by surprise. What is happening? Cool. Thanks, game. Love the caught by surprise triple fail flee into party wipe. Ain't that some shit? What the hell, game? Probably should have bought some Waters of Life. I usually do that on the way out of Tolby. Yeah, that might have been smart. Oh well, we'll live. You know, it's not bad to get encounters, but these are all like single enemy encounters and they're not very high experience, and it would be nice to get experience. Otherwise, we'll be taking a lot of encounters in here. That's early. That's early. We didn't lose too much time, like maybe like a minute from that, but that's still, the caught by surprise is still very annoying. Yes. Yeah. In hindsight, I should have just taken it, but that's hindsight. Hey, look, I didn't try and get score like old Blueser did the other day. Kick. Both. Both things are true. I've lost about 40 seconds to unavoidable crap. Sorry, 40 seconds to avoidable crap, like failing the trick on Sprit's first try, retreat, and Mercury. That's about 40 seconds between those two. Then maybe another minute on being caught by surprise outside Tolby. But it was the fastest ever run to Killer 8. So it's still a very, very good time. Of course, there's mistakes here, but yeah, it's pretty good. So, even though that split was almost gold, it's kind of lying. I'm not level 14 yet, and I haven't done my Colosso menu yet, which usually happens in the previous split. I'm close to level 14. Whenever Mir is 15, you know Isaac's not far behind, but I'm not 14 yet. Maybe this encounter. Nice defend. Good game. Alright, still not 14. Okay. I've got probably like one encounter left, so I better get 14 here, otherwise I have to take encounters on the way back to Tolby, and that will be... This should be enough. This should be enough. Yay, we did it. Alright, we got 14. Cool shit. Alright, now we get to talk to Barbie endlessly. But yeah, this run has got some serious pace behind it. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Oh, you mean by normal you mean mono elemental? Yeah. It's just for Colosso. It's just we want to be able to use judgments and tier 4s, and usually we'd have all 4 characters available to do that, but obviously in Colosso you only have Isaac, so... Plus, it can heal. Heal with element... It's boosted heals as well. When you use Judgment, your heals become double strength, so... It's like super nice. Yeah, so heal is actually counts as a synergy ability, so it uses the synergy calculation. So it just works the same as if you're casting Quake Sphere on something. So it takes in consideration the user's elemental power, the elemental resist of the user, and of course if you use Judgment, then you get more elemental power, so it's stronger. Which is really funny because Cure, which is a Venus-aligned ability, is much stronger if on people who are weak to Venus, because it's the same calculation, and so it deals more quote-unquote damage to that person, which is, yeah, unintended but funny. And yeah, Princess, we literally just did the Kraken skip like a couple minutes ago, so bit of a shame you missed it, but this run's still good. No death whoops for today. Gotta do the old run back to the hard yards. not losing time. Nice. Death storage will be banned, probably. Basically, let's say you can get 4 people poisoned at Mercury Lighthouse. You can skip a bunch of stuff. You can skip Colleen Bridge, which basically skips Satoris and Tret. You can skip Killer 8, which is not that hard to do. You can... yeah, and you can skip Colosso. Minutes? Hour, probably. It would save a lot of time. Yeah, walking simulator, basically. You wouldn't even get Granite first, you'd go to Mercury Lighthouse first and get Mia, and then, get Poison. Faster than that. 215, 210 maybe. Yeah, something like that. I mean, not having to do Alt Miller and Colosso and Tolby really helps. It allows you to go very fast. And then skipping Satoros and Tret and the associated cutscenes very fast. Yes, Aeon. Banning out of bounds is a bad way of limiting things. Death storage has been known for like a week now, Xiaopan. Death storage basically allows you to skip pretty much everything in the game. At least the other poison, at least poison clipping only allows us to skip Kraken and save some time on spritz. So this is just death storage that you're not familiar with. If you just go exclamation point death storage, you can see FX's Reddit's read about it. Alright, don't use it. Don't use the nut. Nice defend. Okay. Now just don't defend this judgment and we're all good. Perfect answer. Will anyone do death storage? Raffi has done Colosso skip, but not full death storage. He didn't do the Tret and Satoru skips. No, the setups are trivial. The setups are just RNG. You gotta get poisoned. Once you're poisoned, actually doing the setups are completely trivial. It's not hard at all. Yeah, it's not even an interesting any percent. It's just it's the same, but like less stuff happens. Poison's not broken. It's poison itself only allows for Kraken skip, but it's the fact that we can die while interacting with a loading zone that is broken. No need for turbo? No, we've still got Llama Temple and stuff and whatnot. But yeah, if you guys got any questions about anything, like, this is a great time to be asking. Plus, it was just nut RNG simulator anyway. Yo! What's up, Chocobo? How you doing? Good, no defend. Love to see that. Alright. One opportunity for a nut. Please don't use the nut. Please. Alright. Perfect Satrich. Nope, we will 100% be losing to Navampa. There's absolutely no reason to try and win. However, there is a category that does require you to win. 100% requires you that you win because it's an event that can be transferred to TLA. Which theoretical any percent? With Minip or without Minip? Without Minip, you want Mia 100%. Like, you'd just be stupid to not get Mia. With Minip, there is an argument that you get Mia, but you don't get Mia. You use treachery out of bounds bullshit to get Jenna and Mia potentially. I don't know. Or just yeah. I will have to check the rules on it. But at a minimum you get Jenna and you may or may not get Mia. Probably. Mia's I don't know, because Mia makes you lose Jin. Mia may be skipped in any percent, actually. You may actually skip Mia. And just go with Jenna and stuff. I suck at this, by the way. Oh, we got it, finally. Alright, this run is absolutely blessed now. We got the quick run. PB confirmed. Instant climb works basically on the frame that you're getting off. You change the direction of your movement. So if you're getting down, you hold down for 13 frames, and on the 14th frame you hold up. And so then the game goes, oh, you're holding up. I guess we climb up, and so you climb up. In Fusion Dragon, any percent jump in, where you can manipulate, where you can use Tret to give yourself Jenna. Do you recall that? If not, exclamation point ACE. I'll go over all of it. Alright, gotta lose this fool. I could have stopped doing that. 233 Colosso. That's actually a sick time. So let's contextualize. I think Kraken Skip saves anywhere from 10 to 12 minutes. At 10 minutes saved, this is the fastest ever Colosso. At 12 minutes saved, this is a 245, which is still a very strong time. A very low 245 at that. Blue got a 332 yesterday, yeah. That's 100% ICOT. Different category. What do you mean the full run, Princess? I guess it didn't, Aeon. I guess it didn't. Bluza did not beat the time. He should have beaten the time, but he didn't. I'm confused, Princess. The time save off the 331? I'm so confused. There's no 330, so I'm not sure what you're referring to. Of this, okay, yeah, what about this run? About the 331? I think the 331 has lots of time save. Like being 5 minutes ahead of the 331 is not surprising, although I thought it was like 4... I was expecting to be 4 minutes ahead of the 331. So 5 minutes and a very comfy 5 is a little bit better than I was expecting. From here out, the 331 has a really strong Suhala, so probably losing a minute in Suhala. But it loses 2 minutes to Satoris Minardi Fusion Dragon, so I'll probably save about a minute on that. So I think it should be able to hold at 5:36, like somewhere between 5:30 to 6, probably. Keep that to the rest of the run, probably. Just based off of the quality of the 331. The 331, I'm confused what we're referring to. Oh, this current run. Oh, this current run's like 10 minutes ahead of the the Kraken run. 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Ish. Yeah, the 333 had like a high-ish... Oh, it's actually quite close to 11 minutes, actually. But yeah, it had a high-ish 243. The 334 had a mid-243, if I remember correctly. The 243... The 334 has a faster Navampa than the 333. But the 334 has worse Satoris Minardi and stuff, which is why it doesn't PB. Yeah, expect to lose a minute on the split because you can just see PB versus best is very, very good. It's really hard to get a strong Suhala. But we have like 2 minutes since it throws Minati if you're struggling to save, so not the end of the world. Also gonna buy armor in Tolby. That's awkward. That's not armor. Shit. Oh, okay. That would have been smart. I should have just done a power grid. Well, he's getting a little bit of time because of all that kerfuffle, but whatever. Okay. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. At least nobody died. Alright, this sucks, but oh well. That's nice. That's just proc me. That's good. The point of this strat is to drain PP off Isaac. You want to get him to a position so that we can do a retreat wall and Suhala Gate. But my PP is in a good position already. I basically want to get damage off the next lizard and then hold that through to Suhala Gate if I can. I mean, what I'm doing is less than what you're suggesting. Damn, almost the skill. They sure are, April, they sure are. Like, Judgment Tiamat is a kill. We do Judgment Tiamat proc me, so that if it uses ward, it still dies. It has nothing to do with levels. That sucks. That's Halberd actually, good point. Yeah. You want like Storm Ray or something. So damage only on Ivan is really annoying. Power Bread, man. Power Bread is like the best thing. Power Bread and the freaking Guardian Circle. It's a good encounters, actually. Lots of judgments. But I've already had 2 encounters, so I'm still quite far away from Flash. It's not good. Nice raid. I can't even do that menu properly. Yeah, this is a bit worse than a minute time loss. Oh well, kind of expected. And it was pretty crap. 3 encounters to Flash is gone. My Suhala and my 3-3 was cracked and jacked, as they like to say. It was like all really, attacks was really good encounters and stuff. That helps. That helps a lot. Proccing, that helps. So this is looking good already. Nice. Okay. I guess it's better than average. I don't know. That's unfortunate. You do. If your movement's acceptable, you will skip it every time. Could be worse. This is fun. I don't remember if Judgment Rockney wears this. Don't bait me, game. Yo, we got a fat encounter skip. This split's been pretty hype, actually. Attacks first, Frockney encounter, slow encounter admittedly was immediate, then a fast encounter in the gate. Like, this split is very good. Alright, yellow or blue path? Blue path right now would be really sick, just saying. Damn. Hey, this still might be gold. Nice. Shit. Free run. Nice, thanks game. Probably should have just proc-need that, but whatever. No punishment. Feels good. Okay. I should have been faster. That may just be sufficiently late for an encounter skip, which would be pretty great. And I wish people wouldn't use @everyone on Discord so literally. Am I the only person that gets annoyed by this? I generally have my Discord set to like D&D and stuff, so like I only get alerted when people like DM me, so if I get a Discord DM or something, I'm like, oh shit, better check it out. But @everyone pings, man, it pisses me off. Especially if they're like frequent and like daily. Nice, we got the encounter skip, so that's 2 out of 2 important encounter skips. That's really good. Now, it won't gold, because my gold is ridiculous. Okay. This can gold if I get an attacks first, but I'm not going to get an attacks first, because That would just be too ridiculous. Get swag. Okay, that's not attacks first, but if these things don't defend, this is a great move. Nice. So yeah, they died with Thor, which is super... well, you take a one summon clear, even if it's a Thor clear, if it doesn't involve using Flash and Ground, so that's a really, really strong split, this one. This is a really good split. Holy shit. Getting this close to my gold here is ridiculous. I did say sub 3 Venus entrance is definitely gonna be a thing, didn't I? Ah, crap, it's a good encounter, holy shit. Alright, something subtle just happened that is really hard to pick up on if you don't know this game super well. We didn't pick up a second encounter. This makes it very likely you don't get the extra encounter in Venus 2, so that is also really good. So not only did we get a good encounter, but we didn't get destroyed by an early second. Oh shit, caught by surprise. Oh shit. Oh shit. No dynamites, no dynamites, please. Okay. Okay. Shit. Wait. It's wrong. Oh wait, what am I doing? I don't care, I'm alive. It's fine. It's fine. Dynamite is instant death, by the way, and we only had 2 actions, and they were both Mad Blast. Like, now that's what you call lucky. Shit. And yeah, that one intentionally lives. That's how you clear it fast. It's yeah, that encounter is easy to clear, but you do not want to be caught by surprise. Yeah, it's like Dynamite and the run is over. It just dies right there. There's nothing you can do about it. It's a good luck Douse FX. You know all about these things, right? Okay, this is like a free encounter. That's another good encounter. Ah shit, I did it on the wrong way. It's fine, this will kill. So the 331 actually had a really strong Venus too. It had a 7 flat drop down. It's pretty unlikely to hit 7 flat here, but it can still be pretty good. There's a chance that on a caught by surprise or a flee that the enemies don't all get their actions. Especially when there's a lot of enemies, there's a very high chance that they don't all get their actions. And in that instance, only 2 of the Boulder Beasts got actions, which is really nice. Yeah, this is a unfun encounter. So there's a chance I get another encounter before we leave. It's kind of like 50-50 from here. So just be careful. Get a judgment prepped just in case. Alright, cool. There's no encounters in this little square, so you can freely recharge. Easy. Alright, so 7:30 drop down, only losing 30 seconds, which is really nice. And we have 2 minutes to save on Satoru's Minati Fusion Dragon, so this is looking pretty hype. My gold here is actually ridiculous. It was a 5:45 drop down or something. So the fact that we're losing time to gold is like by no means surprising at all. My gold is like 30 seconds better than the next closest time. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You can if you want anyway. You are the resident mod. You can make it if you like. Why did you ban Aeon? Alright, things we don't want to see happen. Resist turn 2. We don't want to see death size procs. We don't want to see what else? You know, Heat Flash Ivans, you know the drill, team. You know the drill. Break is bad. One break is okay. No breaks is bad. 2 breaks is bad. Haunt, don't want to see Haunt. Haunt is spooky. Pun intended. He flashed Mia, good start, good start. Okay, no spooky friends. So that is a very nice first 2 turns. Yeah, Mia's getting targeted, but it's fine. Impact, that's good. Well, impact on Minardi is good. Impact on Satoros is monk ass, but so far so good. So far, nothing bad has happened. And that's a perfect Satoros Minardi. Yeah, we still had the nut from when we did Satoros. I skipped a heal turn, so I didn't use the nut there. And yeah, Wish was not gonna get Garrett back to full HP, so we could just get that nut in there, and we can enter full HP on Fusion Dragon with a Judgment ready to go. Yeah, Fusion Dragon is not free. Fusion Dragon's got a myriad of nasty tricks. Fortunately, we don't have Haunt this time. My the 331 had Haunt on Isaac, which procced and killed him. So there's still like a minute of reasonable time save here. Fusion Dragon can still do things like Severe Blow into AoE, Deadly Venom on everybody, turn 1. Like, there's a myriad of things it can do. We have all seen Fusion Dragons that kill runs, so he is not free. Well, there goes the quick kill, but that's fine. Quick kill is kind of hard to get. Nice. Yeah, Flash is good. 90% damage reduction is... It's sometimes not enough to save Ivan from if he's on low HP, but it's still very, very good. Nice. The deadly poison is a nice touch. Good job, Fusion Dragon. So yeah, so the plan is, from this point, Judgment, Thorius, Judgment. I don't think I don't think anything other than Judgment kills in the last turn. I would normally go for a Ramses, but with 2 broken Judgments already into the Fusion Dragon, three non-boosted Judgments, I don't know if Ramses covers enough damage. So it's either Judgment or Cybele, and we might as well use Judgment. Cybele sucks anyway. Alright, and this should be it. And there it is. So yeah, this is a pretty big improvement. I have a lot of thoughts about this run. I think this run is as good as my 335, which was already a really good run. This should come in at like 324 something. It's about 11 minutes faster than the 335, so it's somewhere between the 335 and the 334. I lost about 1:40 to dumb things like Caught by Surprise stuff. Caught by Surprise Party Wipe outside Tolby, and the 40 seconds from Spritz Fail and... what was the other one? Retreating at Mercury Lighthouse. But this run was still really sick. Despite the retreat at Mercury Lighthouse, this still was the fastest killer rate anybody has ever gotten before. So I don't think it's quite the 333 quality, but it could be. We still don't know how much time the skip saves, but this run is absolutely jacked. Like, what more could you ask for? Like, everything cooperated. Like, it's improvable. It is improvable, but it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's just a very hard run to improve. And to get this so quickly after the thing happened. So yeah, people have been memeing that it's been recorded. I didn't shy away from that at the beginning, but we kind of got away from before that. But yeah, look, I've been doing runs in the middle of the week just to feel this out. I got this on Wednesday. This run happened on Wednesday. So like within like 3 days, I got a 324. Like, it's actually stupid. And yeah, Blueser hates it. He knows. So like earlier this week, he was doing a run, and I was like, oh, you want to know like how far away you are from world record? He's like, don't tell me. I'm like, fine, I won't tell you. He was 5 minutes off world record at that point. Like, that's how like ridiculous this run is. It will take some grinding to beat this. It will take a lot of grinding to beat this. Like, this is like very seriously a good run. Yeah, this was the second run that I finished Aeon. Yeah, the 3-3 run everyone knows about, but like... Yeah, so basically, FX and Sangua were on Discord with me while we were doing this run, and we're having good chats about everything. That's where the idea of glitchless came up. Yeah, Sangua would, like, had, you know... I don't know, man, I thought it was good. I was telling you it was really good. I told you it was, like, possibly community best killer ape. But yeah, this run is, like, insane. Like, and the cool thing is, I can point at Bowie and say, hey look, this run isn't perfect, it is improvable, but I am very happy with this run. In contrast to the 3-3-1, I did not like the 3-3-1. That was a bad run. It had lots of mistakes in it, and had lots of time loss. This, on the other hand, does not. It is unbelievably good. I think people will struggle to beat this. I think maybe if Zephyr Skip becomes a thing, like, sure, that gives you a chance. But even if that was saving a minute, I don't know who can beat this time. Like, if Blues' peak is a 3-3-6, he probably doesn't beat this time. I welcome Baal. Come on. Join the fun. No 7 quit. Don't give me this bad ending stuff. Give me this, no 7 quit stuff. But yeah, this run is ridiculous. Actually ridiculous. And it's just amazing that the stars aligned so quickly. Like, runs of this category have been going really badly. Like, really badly. The first run I had, like... I've done, like, 4 or 5 runs of this category, seriously. The first one, like, was going well. We did that race with Blueser, and then I fucked up on Satridge. So I was like, well. Well, that sucks. Next run. Next run I finished was the 3-3-1. Also, no pixel movement. That's pretty pog. Next run was the 3-3-1, which was shit, but it was a run finished and showed how much time could be saved with track and skip. Next run I did, I was on decent pace until I got wrecked by Suhala, and then I yellow path retreated at Venus 1 and rage quit. And this was the 4th run. Just, yeah, unreal. But yeah, I did this run not with the intent of, like, putting down a good time. It's really all about to understand this poison glitch. I feel like I understand it pretty well now. At least this route. Also, time's coming up real soon. I feel like I understand it really well, and I think, yeah, if we legalize it, I don't have an issue with it. I think it's fine. Could be a lot worse. As long as death storage is illegal, I think we're all good. There it is, 32406. Ridiculous time. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, I was keeping an eye on my viewer count as we're going through this, and I see a lot of people around here. So, pretty cool to see so many people interested in Golden Sun still. We may get a second wave of interest in the community now that Kraken is skippable. So be on the lookout for that. I don't know who else will be doing runs. Like Blue obviously will. But I'm sure other people will join the adventure as well. This game is pretty great. I agree. Oh man, Sam is streaming. Oh, but so is Selenute. Dude, Selenute never streams. What the heck? Yeah, so this isn't technically the world record. If poison skip is legalized, then this will be the world record. If Death Storage is legalized, then I think Raffi gets record because he's the only person who's done a run of it. But you know, everyone I've spoken to only wants poison skip, so it's fine. We'll take it. I do not mind at all. Yes, it would have been world record pace if we'd gone through that plasma. A little bit, not really just trolling. It's like, how else do you talk about this? How else do you talk about a run? Like, for pretty much everybody except FX and Sangwa, this is the first time you're seeing this, so try and replicate the moment a little bit. Yeah, this run's nuts. Like, it got caught by surprise Venus 2 with like the worst possible encounter and didn't die. It was just purely blessed. Well, if I had the raw recording of this actually has no commentary. It's just blank recording, which is why I can just stream it like this. If I had recorded it, it would have been like me and FX and Sangwa chatting. Just kind of funny. But no, it's literally just the game feed. Hey, your English is good, Sangwa. Don't worry, man. Alright, we're gonna go raid. It's either gonna raid Selenute or Sam. I think Sam will give Sam a huge raid. He was here earlier. He's a cool dude. He runs Harvest Moon. He's doing all photos. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I know Cobalt, but people probably didn't realize why that was the case. I forget what the IGT is, man. I forget what it is. There you go, 315. There we go. That's the run. Yeah, I'm really happy with this PB, obviously, and we'll go raid Sam and give him a good day. He deserves a really chill, really awesome streamer, great to unwind with. I'm really proud of this time. I'm really proud to have gotten it so quickly. It frees me up mentally to do other things, like write up the documentation so that we can actually vote on this on Monday. So, yeah, fingers crossed that community makes good decisions, and if not, well, we'll see what happens.